it's always a good day when you have an Uzi out on the range. Coming up right now on the VSO Gun Channel.
Today we are taking a look at the UC-9 carbine from Century Arms, also known as the UZI carbine 9mm. So when you look down in here, you can see that this is a very simple design. You have the trunnion for the barrel, and then you have the extractor, which is actually part of the frame assembly. This is really as far as you need to go for field stripping. You just mop down the inside of the gun, get all the debris out, and move on. If you want to, you can go ahead and punch out the pins and clean out the fire control group, but it's not as, you don't need to do it nearly as often as you need to clean out the inside of the receiver, because this is a blowback 9mm gun, and it will get really gritty and nasty in there. So we're going to go ahead and put the gun back together. This is called the box drill, because I'm in a box. So let's roll into the controls and some of the features of the gun. Starting off from the rear of the gun, you have this metal folding stock. This stock is very unique because it deploys very rapidly. Okay, so this stock right now is already deployed. We'll go ahead and fold it, and then we'll deploy it for you and let you see how it works. So first, to fold this, you go ahead and grasp the rear of the stock. You'll notice that it's spring-loaded right here. This face of the stock actually pivots. So you just go ahead and break that lock. There's a button on the left side of the receiver towards the rear. You go ahead and push that in. It does take a little bit of pressure, and you'll break that lock. So to fold the stock, you go ahead and move it downwards until it's flush with the receiver, and then move this portion back to lock it. It does take a little bit of effort to pull that up, and you want to be cognizant not to pinch your hand in there because it'll really hurt. So to unfold the stock, you strike the rear of the stock with the palm of your hand downward, and then you grasp it and pull it out to lock it.
Point!
So moving right down the gun does feature two sling points. One mounted to the folding stock and another on the side of the receiver. It's very easy to take a sling like the Savvy Sniper with the H&K hooks and just hook it onto there.
So this thing is super handy, especially when we're talking about like point shooting it. Like this hostage situation that we have here. Give me a threat.
Threat!
No witnesses.
The UC-9 carbine features a 2-aperture sighting system. These 2 apertures are a 100-meter aperture and a 200-meter aperture. They're arranged very similar to the sights on an M16A2. To change aperture, you simply take your finger and flip the sight to the next aperture. The front sight on the UC-9 is adjustable for windage and elevation. This is the only point of adjustment for the sights on this weapon. Both sights on the UC-9 feature hoods to protect them from side impacts. The fire control system on the UC-9 carbine is fairly simple. It features a 2-function fire control group, although a third mark is indicated, which is where the fully automatic function would be. The fire control, you push forward for fire and pull back for safe. The other safety feature on the UC-9 is a grip safety, similar to a 1911. The grip safety on this weapon has 2 functions. 1, it protects you from a negligent discharge, and 2, it allows you to actuate the bolt when the hammer's back. If you do not use the grip safety, you cannot open the bolt when the weapon isn't cocked. To cock the gun, simply grip the grip safety and pull back on the bolt. Anytime after the gun is cocked, you can actuate the bolt without using the grip safety. Die! Hunting.
Hunting? What are you hunting?
A very dangerous creature. Which is why I have a UZI 9mm. The next portion of the gun that we're going to talk about is actually the furniture and the trigger guard. The furniture is just standard UZI furniture, very close to the military. If this isn't surplus furniture, I would be surprised. The trigger guard on this weapon is actually very generous, and you can fit 2 gloved fingers in there, which means that with winter gloves you'd really have no problem utilizing the weapon. The charging handle is open on top. It appears to be a surplus part. It may not be. It does have some sharp edges, but overall it's easy to grasp and pull to the rear. You want to approach?
Yep.